Welcome, you're watching Cruise1st TV and I hope you're ready for a big box full of deals because this show is brimming with them. It's time to save money, get more cruise and enjoy the world with MSC Cruises with Derek and Polly.
Yes, welcome. Now we've got 3 incredible price-busting deals coming your way with MSC. All with tips included and all incredible deals if you want to enjoy the premium extra drinks package with some cheeky discounts. Now, where should we go first?
Well, and which deal will be the one that is from $679 per person, we ask ourselves? Well, we'll find out. We're off to the Med in the Caribbean in this show and I've got something rather special that I'd like you to play a part in later as well as I do something crazy, and I do mean quite crazy, for charity. Anyway, first to the cruises, and we'll start with the Caribbean and Mexico on the latest addition to MSC's growing fleet, the MSC World America. We've got you on board in September, flying out to Miami on the 5th for a night in a hotel first.
What a great way to start things. Miami, I was there sort of last year, and what a great place. You've got the beach, you've got incredible bars, shopping, there's all those wonderful Art Deco buildings. It's wonderful. Before you join MSC World America for 2 back-to-back cruises, which is 14 nights in total on this brand new cruise ship. Oh.
And you know what that means?
What?
It means that you get 2 full days at Ocean Key,
Ooh.
which is the private marine reserve for MSC, which we will see as we go through the itinerary, which is an absolutely blissful, beautiful day. So doing 2 Caribbean itineraries here is just perfect because it is double the absolute paradise in Ocean Key. She's a beautiful ship, isn't she?
She is a beautiful ship, and I think you sort of really, this is great footage because you see how relaxing it is, how beautifully designed it is, but how much fun it is. You can see there a water park on board. We saw rides, the swings, the slides. I mean, there is so much to do. Look at that for a water slide down the side of the ship. It is. Oh, wow, I don't know. I can imagine you doing that because, Derek, when you're on holiday, you love activities. So this is the ship for you. You would never be sat down.
Definitely.
You could do stuff. Oh, they're the swings. I mean, imagine.
Love it.
I don't know if I could do that.
That's the cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
If you dare.
Yes. Oh, my goodness me.
You love this ship. Plenty to do. Lots of bars, lots of lounges, lots of restaurants, and, more importantly, 2 idyllic weeks of cruising in the Caribbean, in and out of Miami. It's a dream.
Isn't it just? First calling at Costa Maya in Mexico. I love Mexican food, so I want to do the excursion where you do a cooking class here. You make authentic Mexican food and then, of course, have some tequila while you're there as well. Delicious. Next, it's Roatan. Now, here you've got the Roatan Monkey and Sloth Tour, and that includes chocolate, rum testing and beach time, all in one experience. It sounds jam-packed and I think it'd be a great way to enjoy yourself while you're there.
Sign me up.
Then it's Cozumel. I mean, you're in Mexico, you've got incredible beaches, so, you can just get off that cruise ship, pick a beach and lie there all day. Don't feel you need to do an excursion at all these stops. Take it at your pace and do exactly what you want. It's your holiday. A day at sea and then we arrive at Ocean Key. Now, this is MSC's private island in the Bahamas. So this means you are a VIP for the day. This is what it's like for the celebrities when they go on holiday and they have a private island. It is a beach lover's destination. Amazing sunshine, amazing food as well. The Seekers Buffet food court is complimentary when you're there. There's 5 food trucks as well, which are complimentary, and an ice cream parlour, but obviously there's also places where you can go if you want to do something a bit more fancy as well while you're there. Absolutely brilliant. That's your first stop there on this holiday.
Beautiful.
So then we come back into Miami, and this is the start of your second cruise, your 7-night cruise. But you get to enjoy the day in Miami. You could head down to the Everglades. That's fantastic to see some alligators. I really enjoyed doing that when I was there. So on the second cruise, we then go to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. There's loads of excursions. We always show them for you on the screen there, but also you can book before you go. We can sort that out for you. Also, while you're on the ship, there's an excursions team. You can book them there, but don't feel you have to do that when you're on holiday. San Juan in Puerto Rico. Now, bomba dancing is one of their deepest cultural traditions, so perhaps you want to take part in a lesson and dance the night away. It sounds quite fun, doesn't it? A couple of days at sea, and then you arrive for your second day at Ocean Key in the Bahamas. Oh, amazing. Look at that. I mean, if you like snorkeling, look at that incredible marine life, but you've got zip lining, there's loads of activities while you're there. What a way to spend the day. Fantastic. a really, really nice experience. Back into Miami, where you get your flight home.
And you will absolutely treasure and love those days on Ocean Quay as well, because they feel super exclusive. You know, you have to be there, you have to see it, you have to walk those wonderful beaches to realise that you are in this pure, wonderful paradise. It's incredible. Now, would you like a deal? A deal and a half for 2 weeks in the Caribbean, cruising on MSC World America for September, this September. Deposits today, just £249 each. Price tag, this is ridiculous. How this even gets you out to Miami and back, and gets you 2 weeks of full board cruising with gratuities included as well, I will never know. That's the power of Cruise1st. That's because we are booking on behalf of so many thousands of people. That means we can get you a deal, because that price absolutely, genuinely can be yours for a deposit today, and that's your flights to and from Miami. You've got a night in a hotel there before you cruise, so you're good and ready and there in time to take that cruise. You'll be doing 2 Caribbean itineraries on MSC World America, and that means that you've got 2 full days, dreamy days, paradise days on their own private island marine reserve of Ocean Quay. You're just going to love every minute of it. Seriously, if you need a couple of weeks away in the Caribbean, this is just perfect. And it's at the start of September. Here's everything that's included. And indeed, your upgrades if you want to go up even further to Ocean View or to Balcony. And considering that's a 2-week cruise, they are brilliant upgrade prices as well. You can make this all-inclusive very, very easily as well. Premium extra drinks for the whole 2-week cruise from $3.99 per person, which is brilliant. And that is your premium drinks, including champagnes by the glass, your beers, your wines, your spirits and cocktails, and your soft drinks, of course, as well. It's the most amazing value. And there are other dates for the package that run from May to this year, all the way through to next October. Obviously, the price varies by date, so call the team if you want prices on one of the other dates. Call us right now on 0800 953 4700. And remember, you can call us 7 days a week, and it is free to call us as well. And we ain't done yet, because still ahead on the show, we've got an MSC cruise from just $679 per person. We're keeping you in suspense, because before that, I want to take a moment to highlight a cause that truly makes a difference to hundreds of families around the UK. Life is very challenging if you have a child with complex medical conditions, and losing them prematurely is something very few people could ever understand. But the charity Reuben's Retreat does just that. It offers experienced understanding at every step of a family's journey, giving hope, healing and vital support for so many. And here at Cruise1st, we want to help grow the reach of the incredible work of Reuben's Retreat with your help. Let's first hear the story of this incredible charity. Nestled in the heart of the Derbyshire countryside, Reuben's Retreat is more than just a charity, it's a sanctuary. Founded in memory of 23-month-old Reuben Michael Graham, the retreat provides support for children with complex medical needs, as well as bereaved families who need a place to heal. Through peer support groups, counselling, holistic support, therapies and gifted spaces, it's a place for families to heal, rebuild and make precious memories together.
Reuben's Retreat was founded in 2012 in memory of my little Reuben, who had a short life with us but has a lasting impact in terms of legacy. Reuben was born into a family that worked in the travel industry, and so travelling was part of our upbringing, part of their upbringing. And when Reuben got poorly, we recognised that there was a huge lack of support out there for families that faced an uncertain future with their medically complex children, and for families, unfortunately, like us, after child loss. And so we set about to create a retreat, and we now offer a whole myriad of support and offerings that are bespoke and unique, and they're holistic. We concentrate on well-being, we concentrate on therapies, and we offer families of very, very poorly children the opportunity to come and make memories, and we offer families after child loss the opportunity to come to relax, recharge, remember and rebuild their lives. When you can hear the children laughing in the sensory room or in the movie room, or you can hear them playing and having fun and making memories, it's just amazing, it's incredible. These families are going through an awful lot, and for us to just switch the light on in their dark days and be part of, their healing and their journeys is just a real honour. I always say that Reuben's Retreat will be built on an army of love and compassionate hearts, and I couldn't ask for more from people. We absolutely see on a daily basis the very best of humankind at Reuben's Retreat. We have this army of people that are so giving and so generous. We've been really blessed on this journey. We're here for every family that finds us, for as long as they need us.
Reuben's Retreat is a haven of love, support, hope and healing. It's where families can step away from their challenges and find comfort in a space built with kindness and care. Every smile, every moment of reflection and every shared memory here is a testament to Reuben's lasting legacy, a reminder that even in the hardest times, no one has to face their journey alone. And I was very, very lucky to see for myself the heart and soul that goes into Reuben's Retreat and everything it has to offer as well. And as I said before, us here at Cruise1st, we wanted to help. So in June, I volunteered to jump out of a plane at over 11,000 feet to skydive for Reuben's Retreat, powered by our good friends at Virgin Voyages. And you can power me on by please donating to this incredible cause. The cost of a coffee and a cake or whatever you can spare, it will make the biggest difference. And here's how you can donate. There are three ways of doing it. Actually, you can point your camera at the QR code on the screen there. That will take you to the donation link there. Or you can go via our website, cruise1st.tv, and click on Donate to Derek. It's the big banner at the top of the screen there. Now, if you'd like to very, very quickly donate £10 right now, you can do that via text as well. Just text the word Derek10 with no spaces to 70191 and your message will be charged at £10 plus your standard network rate. Every single penny that we raise will make a big, big difference. And if you'd like to donate any amount, no matter how big or small, you can do that via our website at cruise1st.tv and click on Donate to Derek. And listen, thank you in advance. You know when I'm going to go and do the skydive and whatever, the cameras will be there so you can follow my journey through all of that as well. And listen, anything you can do to help, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it.
It's amazing and you're so brave. Please give whatever you can. Now, to say thank you for always being there for us, how about a cheeky Italian Riviera cruise for a week in November at an unbelievable price tag? It's a week of full board cruising with tips included on the MSC World Europa. Now, we'll fly you over to Barcelona on the 28th of November to join her. Oh, let's take a look. Fantastic. I mean, MSC just really are killing it right now in the cruise industry, aren't they? Everything, I mean, their ships are beautiful. Look at that. So modern, so sparkling, so pristine. And
so different, actually. The World Class, the World America that we saw before and the World Europa, who is out there right now, wowing people, is incredible. It's another new page for MSC as well, because it's a much bigger ship and actually it's divided into many districts across the ship as well, but very, very easy to navigate your way around. So if you want water sports and splash parks and fun, you'll know the place to be. Of course, it's got that wonderful sort of almost meeting point in the middle of the ship as well that's easy to find: the bars, the lounges, the restaurants, the shopping, the stuff that you want to do. And of course, with a bigger ship, everything is bigger. Everything is
more
bigger.
Choice.
More choice, yeah.
And that means more choice of restaurants. I mean, we're just looking at a selection of them now. There's so many restaurants on board. I mean, the things you've heard of before if you've cruised with MSC, Olos Las Cantinas, which, yum, you know, I love my Mexican food. Yeah. But there's more. There's so much going on when you're on board. If you like fish, there's like a market-style restaurant with fresh food. There's like very, very fancy restaurants if you fancy that, with the first hydroponic garden at sea. I mean, imagine that. Don't fully know what that means, actually. You've got...
I'll tell you because you know I know these things because I'm a bit of a gardener. That's where you're not gardening in soil, you are gardening literally in water.
Right.
There you go, you see.
I have learnt something new.
Like, you know when you have a terrarium and it looks after itself?
No.
I think it's that kind of thing. OK, there's no hope for some people, is there?
There's no hope. So on to what there is to do on this ship. I mean, you've got the sportsplex. That's amazing. So many activities happen there, whether it's sporting, whether it's doing something more exhilarating as well. Then you've got the theatre. That's the panorama lounge there. I mean, look at that. It's not just your average theatre show. It's, That was clever.
One of the aerialists there was just pouring a drink at the same time. Now, that's talent, let me tell you. I definitely want to be booked in to see that. Right, OK, let's take this cruise then. 7 nights out of Barcelona.
Arriving in Marseille in France. Now, the top attraction here is the Basilique Notre-Dame de la Garde. It's a landmark church on a hill with a 42-metre tower that offers spectacular views of the city. Oh, we can see it there. Fantastic.
There it is.
There it is.
We've taken a picture already.
There you go. Genoa is the next stop here. It's beautiful. It's the kind of place where you hop off the ship and you just take the day at your own pace. Sit, have a coffee, Portofino, and just take it all in. It's just beautiful, and you just want to pretend you're Italian for the day. Next, it's the port for Rome. Amazing. Most visitors start at the Centro Storico, Rome's historic heart. You'll find the Grand Piazza there, the street market, and of course the best known sites, the Trevi Fountain, the Colosseum. I mean, lots to do there, isn't there? Messina is next, and you can explore the impressive Mount Etna. It's one of the most active volcanoes in the world. You can take guided tours to the summit or just explore like the surrounding landscapes by yourself, like at your own free will. Valletta in Malta is next. There's lots of history here. There's lots of museums to explore. But if you want, you can actually just stay on the ship and just explore all the different things there. Don't feel you have to get off just because everyone else is. This is your holiday. Just do exactly what you want. A day at sea and 7 nights later, you're back in Barcelona, where you'll come off and get your short flight home.
And you'll also know everything there is to know about growing hydroponically, which will be very, very interesting.
Can you spell it?
IT. Anyway, not that joke again, honestly. We've not had that for about 11 years. Right, okay, I suppose it was due an airing, wasn't it? Anyway, right, listen. This is a deal to grab with both hands right now. The price is already on the screen, actually. Let's confirm it here, because it's already here. Let's confirm it here, shall we? A week of full board cruising, end of November, MSC World Europa, so one of the newest ships, in fact the newest ship that they have. World America's joining, of course, but the brand new class for MSC. If you want to go and do it, flights to and from Barcelona on the 28th of November, there is your price. Tips are included, an amazing holiday as well. And if you want to add the premium extra drinks package for the whole cruise, £229 each. Plus, you can also add nights in a hotel in Barcelona before or after the cruise by just talking to the team. And there are other dates from the cruise, as you can see here, that run from May right the way through until next October. The cruise route might change on certain dates. If you want to investigate other dates, just talk to the team. Here's the overview, but it's such a good deal. Again, I'm going to have to put it out there straight away. This is another one of those that will get booked up very, very quickly indeed. So if you want in on this deal, I mean, that's flights to and from Barcelona and a week of cruise, full board with your tips included, for 679. I mean, hello, that needs grabbing, doesn't it, pretty quickly right now. If you fancy a nice little getaway at this time of the year, then this is the perfect one, isn't it, at a ridiculous price tag. You could spend more than that staying in the gloom and the dark and the cold and the rain, you know, in a holiday cottage, and then having to buy all of your own food and everything all the way through a week. You'd spend more of that being in the Highlands of Scotland. Do you know what I mean? No offence to that wonderful part of the world, but you could be on a lovely cruise being all looked after, you lucky, lucky people. Now, honestly, cruising. Let's talk cruising. Why is it that people love cruising so much? I mean, listen, I know why, and here are some more of our friends who can tell you just why they love it.
For me, I think it's getting to see a lot of different places, having a little taster of different places, and then deciding, is it somewhere that I would like to come back and see a little bit more of, really. And that's why me and my husband have chosen to do cruises.
I love meeting people. I like getting away from my bungalow by the sea on my own and being with other people and having a great time. Meeting friends, some friends that I still keep in contact with now from lots of past cruises. That's really good.
You can never get bored on a cruise ship. Whether it's at a destination or it's got a sea day, there's always plenty to do. You never get bored. You don't even know you're on it. You're sailing. And when you're sailing, as I say, you're sailing at night and you don't even know. You can't feel anything. And I'd highly recommend cruises, most definitely.
Yeah, see, that's why people love it. And honestly, it's so weird when you look at the statistics of how many people in the UK have actually cruised. The numbers are ridiculously low, a lot lower than you would ever expect them to be. So actually, the more people that are doing it and telling their friends about it and their family about it, the more people are doing it. Don't forget, you've got 2 chances to come and cruise with us as well. We are off to the Caribbean in November, if you fancy it. A right tasty little deal we've got you there with premium extra drinks package as well for November. You can find that on the website. And of course, if you fancy Alaska, MSC are cruising to Alaska for the first time next year on MSC Poesía, and we've got a cheeky cruise with us going in September, if you fancy, with a couple of nights in Seattle and a lovely Alaskan cruise. Again, premium extra drinks included. And so many people booked on that one as well. It is ridiculous. It's hundreds of people already, but it's going to be a lovely time on a smaller MSC ship as well, which is going to be absolutely lovely. And you've loved your time as well on MSC, haven't you?
I know. Just fantastic, fantastic. So many exciting things happening with MSC and Cruise1st, isn't there?
Yeah.
Now we've got time to squeeze in one more super soar-away deal with MSC Cruises, this time from the Med to the Caribbean, and it's 20 nights long in all. So, 28th of October, off to the airport, we're flying you off to Barcelona, where you join MSC Seaside. I don't know, it's like, and relax. I mean, look at that. Can you imagine just being there and this being your home?
Yeah, very
for a couple of weeks. Just
very easily. And I've done it, and I've been there as well on this class. Of course, we were away in the winter on MSC Seascape, which is the same seaside class. And you know what? There is just so many different spaces, so many different places to be, so many different things to enjoy as well. If you love a party, by the way, you know, the themed evenings that they have on our cruise back in the winter, we had the White Night, of course, which, you know, lots of cruises do. But there was like a 70s, 80s, 90s night, and you could dress up as much as you wanted to there. They have other fun nights and silent discos and all kinds of things going on. So you can take part in as many of those things as you want to. You don't have to. You want to be a bit more, you know, we keep ourselves to ourselves, then absolutely fine. You can dip in and out of these things as you want to. But when you wander into the atrium at night, oh my word, it is alive with a great atmosphere.
Absolutely. Of course, we saw it earlier, that Swarovski staircase where you want to get that iconic photo. Maybe that's the night you dress up, you know, in your best dress and your suit, and you get that photo, and there's photographers everywhere.
It's a big occasion.
That's a lovely thing about on MSC. They've got professional photographers everywhere, which is really nice, because you often take a picture and it doesn't look great, and then you can go to the photo area the next day, pick whether you want it as a photo, a key ring, and I just think that's a really nice memento, isn't it, to take home from such a special holiday. Wow, we're just looking at all the restaurants here. I mean, there's so much choice. You're just going to love it. All these gorgeous places to go and eat. You've got the Seashore restaurant, that's main dining. You've got Vecchi 1878. I mean, that's just got so many choices as well.
That's where they make their own chocolate as well.
Oh, the chocolate bar, of course, yes. And then you've had one of those incredible chocolate hot
yes, mint tequila hot chocolate it
yeah,
was. They always have like a different like flavoured one with a little bit of a spice one. It was a rum one in the Caribbean, and there'll be others for you, and you can taste their handmade chocolates as well. I mean, it's a tough life being on one of these cruises.
MSC just do entertainment everywhere as well. You've got the theatre. I mean, look at that, fantastic. There's the Guinness World Records show while you're on board as well. Fantastic. So cruising out of Barcelona for your 19 nights, arriving in Valencia. Oh, here I was looking at this fantastic excursion. It takes in the thermal springs, in the Monteos, and the Girlfriend waterfall. Oh, what a day, just exploring warm waters and beautiful scenery. A day at sea, and you'll arrive in Casablanca. Now here you can explore the Sahara Desert and even take a ride on a camel. I think 2 iconic things. Tick, I've done a camel, I've been to the Sahara Desert.
Brilliant.
There you go, done it both. Then you cruise the Atlantic Ocean, arrive in Barbados. Oh my goodness, you are in the Caribbean. Yes, it's everything you think it's going to be. Sunshine, glorious sunshine every day. Gorgeous beaches, so many to choose from. That means relaxing. It's on to St George in Grenada next. Here, there's an underwater sculpture park. It looks really fun. It's one of the National Geographic's wonders of the world. I mean, that would be so cool to go snorkeling and see all those things, wouldn't it? We are on to Philipsburg in St Martin next. You've got the Sky Explorer chairlift. It's a ride taking you to the top of St Martin's highest mountains and just incredible views of the beautiful Caribbean. On to San Juan in Puerto Rico. It's the capital. I mean, you want to go to the old town when you're here. It's described as Europe, but in paradise. You can just meander around, wander, and just take it at your pace and really soak it all in. It's such a beautiful place. A couple of days at sea takes you back to Miami, where you get your flight home.
I tell you what, our team have absolutely pulled out every single stop on this deal. It is crazy when you consider how much cruise you are getting here. And if you consider too that you are sailing away from the Grey at the end of October here in the UK, and you are just getting so much more cruise than you would ever expect. So every pound that you're spending on this holiday is going so much further. You've got an amazing cruise that is taking you out to the Caribbean. You are going to absolutely love it. In fact, actually, I'll be honest, now we're saying this on TV, it's now the worst kept secret here at Cruise1st, because you can book this right now with your flights included, with your wonderful cruise with your tips included as well. Look at this. And this is a ship you want to spend some time on as well. So having that transatlantic crossing and the days at sea there is pure bliss. There will be a party, there will be activities, there will be all of that fabulous dining, those wonderful pools to enjoy, so many activities. So this price here is your flight out to Barcelona at the end of October. Just think back to the end of October. What was the weather like? What was the weather like from like October all the way through to like late February? What was it like? All the time. Relentless. Will you fly off to Barcelona and start your incredible 19-night cruise on MSC Seaside, tips included, cruising to Spain and Morocco first, then across the pond to the wonderful Caribbean islands, enjoying the great sunshine there before ending in Miami for your flight back to the UK. Now, if that's our base price at 1,599, just think of how you could tinker this as well. Add a stay in Barcelona before you cruise, add a stay in Miami after the cruise as well. Would be wonderful to do both. That is the greatest starting point. So call our team right now. Here's an overview of everything that's included, and indeed your upgrades if you fancy a bit of an upgrade. You've got ocean view prices, you've got balcony prices there, and you've got an Aurea suite price there as well. And having an Aurea suite is not only having a suite, but it's also having lots of extra perks as well that come along with that, like access to the thermal suite in the Aurea Spa. Oh, and lots more, honestly, that you can enjoy as part of that experience. So you can make that experience as grand as you want to. Already that is one grand journey. Starting in Barcelona, ending in the Caribbean and Miami. I could do that right now, couldn't you? I could do that right now. It's wonderful. Listen, call us on 0800 953 4700. We've run out of show. I wanted to get some more deals in, but alas, time has beaten us again. I'm not sure, honestly, how you choose between those offers. Obviously, that 679 is, you know, very, very tempting.
Very
indeed.
tempting, but whatever you choose, MSC, I guarantee you will have the best cruise holiday.
Oh, you'll love it.
You'll love it. You'll be booking your next one while you're on the cruise ship.
Yeah, oh yeah.
A lot of people do that.
Anyway, listen, there's another show on its way in just seconds.